Hi, my name is Chris. I'll be the instructor for this business calculus course. If you're watching this video, then you've already made it far enough to come to this page on WAMAP, which is the course management system we'll be using for this course. In fact, to watch the video, you had to click on this link, and that took you to this page where you were able to press the play button. So when you're done watching this video, you can click on the link that says Business Calculus Online Winter 2014 at the top, and that will take you back a page. You'll notice that that line at the top helps you see where you've navigated to on WAMAP. Additional items will appear as you go deeper into pages. This first screen has some basic information about the course, dates of midterms and the final exam, and then we scroll down to the bottom, you'll see links for the material for each week of the course. The current week is week 1. You'll see how that's highlighted here. Below that is week 2, and as more information becomes available for the course, you'll see week 3, week 4, etc. appear there as well. Let's take a look at week 1. Click on this, and you'll see there's a fair amount of text on this page because it's the first week. It's giving you a little bit of explanation of what's going on. For example, right here, there is a link to sections from the textbook which you can download because I know that not everyone will have a copy of the textbook available immediately. People in this course will be able to click on this link to get the material that you'll need for the first week. But it's really important that you have a complete copy of the text starting in week 2 because I won't be able to make any more of the course available online as far as the textbook goes. And then scroll down after you read this explanation and you'll see links to lecture sequences. If we click on the first lecture sequence, there are some directions here that you can read, and you'll see that there is another video you can watch. The video will just play inside this window, and after you watch it, you'll be able to answer the questions below. So this is an example of what you're going to be doing in a lot of these assignments. Sometimes you'll be watching a video and then answering questions, and then you can navigate to other lessons. You'll notice there are a lot of videos for this first week. But if I go back to the previous page and go to lesson sequence 1B, you'll see that in some cases there are no videos. Sometimes there's reading that you're supposed to do out of the textbook. Other times there'll be a fair amount of explanation that you can learn just from reading what's here on the actual lesson page, and you're supposed to answer the questions that correspond to that. The questions for each of these lesson sequences can be done as many times as you want. There's no penalty and there's no time limit on it. That's a little bit different than the homework. So the homework, which you can find below this, homework for week 1, has similar questions, but there are no lessons. So you can try to answer a question. You can hit preview if you want to see if you typed what you think you typed, hit submit, and you'll see information about your score. Then you can go on to another question. You can also jump around between questions. You don't have to answer them in order. If you write an answer that's wrong, then when you hit submit, you'll see that your score is 0 out of 1, or maybe some partial credit out of 1. You can redo that question, and there's no penalty. But there is a time limit. This first assignment is due the first Saturday of the first week of the course. So Saturday, January 11th at 11:59 p.m. The due dates for the homework assignments will always be Saturday nights at 11:59 p.m. so that you don't have to guess from one week to the next what the schedule is going to be. So with both the questions that are in the lesson sequences and the homework questions, you can redo problems as many times as you want until you're satisfied with your scoring, or ideally until you've figured it out. But the lesson sequences do not have deadlines attached. So if you don't get through all those, you can always go back later in the course to finish accumulating the credit for those. but the weekly homework must be due every week and there are no extensions. Below that, you'll see the other main item for each week is a discussion forum. And if you follow that link, you'll see typically 2 discussion areas. One is a weekly discussion topic where you're supposed to respond to the question that I've posted for that week. And if I go back, I can see another link to a group study area where you can post questions and answer other people's questions regarding the material for that week of the course. I'm hoping that you'll take advantage of that. It can be a really useful way of making up for the fact that in an online class you don't really get to see other students in the class on a regular basis. Hopefully by interacting online we'll be able to simulate that component of a face-to-face class. One more thing I want to show you on the main page here, the 2 links at the bottom, there's a link you can click on with information about the textbook to make sure you're getting the right thing. And then there's a link to the syllabus that has more detailed information about the course requirements, how grades will be assigned, and rules regarding the course. That's it. So what you probably want to do next is go down and start the material for week 1. Try to get these weekly lessons and assignments and discussion topics out of the way as quickly as you can each week. Don't allow yourself to fall behind, and you'll find that things are a lot easier for you than if you wait until the last minute. Also, it'll be easier to get help on the discussion forums if you post questions early in the week before things are due. All right, see you online, and good luck.